Hello to everyone. This is your why. Do you know your why? Presentation. So with the challenges of 2020, this program has focused on you and your healthcare goals. Today I wanted to discuss, because we're almost into 2021 and only 2 months left in this program, to recall the reason why you started this health journey. Do you know your why? Are you still focused on your why? According to the goal-setting theory, the stronger a commitment to a goal, the more effective the goal will be in motivating behavior to change. And that's through the American Council on Exercise. The why. Why did you start this program? Or maybe your why for continuing this program. We're very glad you started it, and we're very glad that you continued it. Was it to have a healthy lifestyle? For weight reduction? Did you have health concerns, diabetes, hypertension, high cholesterol, heart disease? Or was it just to be physically fit so you could play with your kids and grandkids? Is your why the forefront of everything you do for this healthy lifestyle in your daily, weekly, or your long-term goals? If for some reason your why isn't still clear to you, it's not the focus of your health journey, do you need to determine your why again? Do you need to journal? Maybe do a pros and cons list? Also a benefits and risk list. All of those can help you reach your why. Your why is your motivator. It's the motivator that is instilled in each of your short and long-term goals. Your why must be present daily. Daily focus on your why to propel yourself forward to reaching your goals. I like this slide. What's your why? When you know why you do what you do, even the toughest days become easier. The why is so important to this program. It's your why. It's not my why, but it's your why. Why it's important for you to continue. Why it's important to persist in pursuing and achieving your goals. Your why is very important. We've certainly had tough days this year. 2020 has been difficult for everyone. The pandemic, quarantines, some people multiple quarantines. We've had illness. And sadly, we've had losses in our life this year. It's been difficult. You all work in tough assignments in the healthcare setting. It's been a tough year. It's not been easy for anyone, but still, you persisted in this program. Some people, multiple quarantines. We've had illness. And sadly, we've had losses in our life this year. It's been difficult. You all work in tough assignments in the healthcare setting. It's been a tough year. It's not been easy for anyone, but still, you persisted in this program. You persisted. So the barriers, sorry about that. The barriers, anyone have them this year? As mentioned before, pandemic-related barriers, financial barriers. You know, with the furlough, when everything first started with this pandemic, financial barriers that might prevent from purchasing more fresh and whole foods. Emotional barriers. It's been a tough year. Is there anyone that needs to speak with somebody? Through the providers here on site, myself, your primary care providers, also the Employee Assistance Program, the EAP through the hospital. If you're having some difficulty and need to talk, please schedule an appointment. Please reach out. We're here to help you with that. Physical barriers. Despite our best intentions and measures, are you still not losing weight? Do you need to schedule an appointment with a provider, either your primary care provider, myself, to discuss some of the barriers that have prevented you doing everything you should through your nutritional and exercise program? Are you still having difficulty losing weight? If so, please reach out. Schedule an appointment. Let's talk about it. You know, negative self-talk can tell us it's all or nothing. I didn't do it today, I might as well give up. I don't need to continue with the program because for 2 days in a row, maybe you didn't meet your exercise or your nutritional goals. Please push through. Negative self-talk can tell us it's all or nothing, but it's not. We get back on the horse and we ride another day. We get up the next morning and we take the first step. It's important to continue. It's important to continue. Some people may not have a wide of support system that you need to propel forward to achieve your goals. If you don't have that support system around you, please reach out. I would be very glad to be somebody's support system. To encourage you, to support you, accountability, just like the health coaches do. It's important that you have a strong support system surrounding you. And in doing all of the why, in doing everything we have talked about so far, the barriers, in your why, we must review the SMART goals. How do we accomplish our goals? We need to set short-term goals that can get us through the daily and the weekly challenges that you might have, but we also need long-term goals. So your goals must be specific. Remember that. They must be specific. And in doing so, it may say, I will eat out 1 time less per week for the next 2 weeks. And then those goals can be changed, but it must be specific. I would like to work out 3 times a week for the next 2 weeks. And when that goal is achieved, then you move on to another one. The next one might be 4 times a week for 30 minutes for the next 2 weeks, until you've met your goal of 5 to 7 times a week, 30 to 60 minutes. Those are specific. They're also measurable, the 2-week period. You know, you have those specific and measurable things. It's also on a timeline. They must be attainable, not too easy and not too difficult. And they must be relevant and pertinent to your needs. My needs and your needs may not be the same on certain goals, but they may be, or they must be, not too difficult and not too easy. This slide, motivation is what gets you started. Habit is what keeps you going. Jim Ryan's a famous runner. Motivation is what gets you started. Habit is what keeps you going. And that's what these goals do. It's creating healthy habits to reach your long-term goals. Your why is what motivates you in your goals. And that's why it's so important to be at the forefront of your mind. It doesn't come overnight, but day after day, knowing your why to motivate you, working towards achieving first your short-term goal, then setting new short-term goals, and then reaching your long-term goal is what your why is. It's your motivation to propel you forward. So as 2020 comes along, we still have goals. Stay focused on your why. Continue the goals you've set. Continue following with your health coach. If you need to make an appointment to see Drew or Tracy for nutritional changes, or me for the things that I discussed above, still not losing weight or having difficulty, or for emotional needs, please reach out and call. My extension is 2009. I am off this week for vacation, but we'll be back on January 4th. And also you have my email. I do check my email. So you have my email in the email list. Remember, 2021 is a new year. Hopefully with the vaccine, we'll get this pandemic behind us and we can move towards more normalcy that we had in the past. But it's a new year for you to continue knowing your why, letting your why motivate you, and reaching your goals. Thanks for listening today. Happy New Year, everyone.